school bus. Actually, that's the bus I drive if I'm not doing this job. It is one of Canada's national heritage sites. There's a couple of things I'm going to ask everybody to look for when you get into the gardens, and they both happen to be at the Sunken Gardens. The first thing is look at the ivy right around the entire wall of the Sunken Gardens. And it's interesting how the ivy got there. Is what happened was Jenny had her staff lower herself down the ledge of the Sunken Gardens and placed the ivy in the wall and all the nooks and crannies right around the entire wall.
Wow.
And just let's say that was no easy task for Jenny's staff.
Yeah.
It's because she was not a petite lady. The other thing to look for, and they are a little bit hidden, there's a couple of the old artifacts in the Sunken Gardens as well, but there is also the original smokestack or chimney of the manufacturer. So look for it. It's still there.
How old did they pass away?
What's that?
The Bouchard.
The Bouchards?
Yeah.
You're asking the tough questions, aren't you?
I am.
You stretch my mind for first tour this year. I'm going to say Robert Bouchard made it until about 1945, 1950. And
Okay.
I know Jenny was alive up until the early 1960s.
Wow.
So
She was in her 80s or 90s at least.
she was in her 90s. They were exceptionally fair to their staffs. Now, they do plant and flower guides in 17 different languages, or pardon me, maps and flower guides in 17 different languages. The maps, and the reason why they do that, or pardon me, I'm getting myself all messed up again. The reason why they produce the flower guides is there is no identification of any of the plants or shrubs or anything within the gardens. And the thought behind that, and it comes from Robert and Jenny, they want everybody to enjoy the gardens for what they see and all the plants and everything, for what they see, not for what people tell them they're looking at. There is also no guided tours allowed within the gardens. Everything is self-directed or self-guided. And that is express wishes of Robert and Jenny Bouchard.
So if you were to rate the garden compared to all the other gardens in the world, what number would this be rated at?
The rating of this consistently of all the gardens in the world is number one.
No way.
I'm serious.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
You'll understand. You'll understand in a moment.
We are blessed.
Yeah, you are.
Wow.
This is one of Canada's national heritage sites, and it is the second busiest tourist.
Wow. It's right here?
It's down this road here.
Wow. Even the road is beautiful. Đó đây đó.
We haven't seen anything yet.
Cái đường này. Cái này là chỗ bông đẹp nhất ở trên thế giới đó.
Now we're turning onto a road called Benvenuto, folks. Benvenuto itself just means welcome.
Oh, okay.
The road that we're going on has been noted in Victoria as the bumpiest road in the city. It is a concrete road, and it's interesting at how it became a concrete road. What happened is that way back in the day, the Queen of Canada, which is the Queen of England, was coming to visit Victoria. She heard how wonderful Jenny's gardens were. So she wrote her a letter and said that she was going to come and visit her garden. Jenny, being terribly excited, immediately went to Robert and said, Robert, no Queen of Canada is coming to our gardens on a dirt road. I want this concreted. So he did. This road has been down for literally well over 100 years.
No way.
It's been widened for all of the vehicles that come up and down. But it is a testament to how good the product that they learned how to manufacture on their honeymoon actually is. And as I said, this road has been down for well over 100 years. housekeeping things, folks. This is very important. There are two parking lots here. The first parking lot that we're going to see is for the cars and not for the buses and coaches. We are going to the bus parking lot. Now, how you identify the return to the bus parking lot? So you don't get confused, you're looking for Water Wheel Square. There actually is a water wheel there. So once you find the water wheel, you'll find the return to the bus parking lot. You're in bus C41. It's right over my head and right over the door. And if you can't remember that, all you have to do is remember Bob.
Yes.
That's me. And guess what, folks? I'm easily identified because I'm the best-looking driver of the bunch.
Yeah. and the best knitter.
Now, I'm going to have to jump off the bus here in a couple of seconds, folks. I'm going to have to turn the tickets you guys gave in to me for another set of tickets. And then I'll jump back on the bus. And as you get off the bus, I'll hand you a ticket. And once you get that ticket, folks, treat it like gold. Because if you lose that ticket, it is exceptionally hard to replace. So protect it, please. Now, to show you how close I actually do live to the campus, this road that we're coming up to, on the right-hand side, you drive down that about 7-8 minutes, you end up right smack in my front yard.
Oh, you live close to here.
I do.
Wow.
Absolutely.
We'll have some tea. Yeah.
IT, yeah.
So tell us when we get to the property line.
I won't have to tell you, you'll know.
Oh, that's a beautiful tree, right?
Well, you haven't seen anything.
Wow.
Okay, there's the first of the two parking lots. So it's just about